Hey guys, this is Ms. Zimmerman. This is your school closure lesson for Wednesday, April 28th, or April 29th. So today we're looking at multi-step problem solving with volume. So we're using the skills that we have learned about finding the volume of cylinders, cones, spheres, and hemispheres, but now we're going to apply that and have to solve problems that involve multi-steps. So it's like application applying. All right, so let's do an example together. Here we go. Example 1. Safety barrels are used on some highways to cushion cars on impact. All right, so safety barrels, you may have seen them on like Georgia 400 or on roads where there's construction. These are examples of these. They're yellow, but the ones that we typically see here in Georgia are orange, and sometimes they'll have a little reflector on the top. So those are safety barrels. All right, I'm going to keep reading. If a city manager approves the purchase of 15 cubic meters of sand, how many barrels can be filled with sand? Use 3.14 for pi. All right, so then we have a picture here, like I said, of the barrels. And this first caption on the left tells us the height is 1.2 meters. And the caption on the right says the diameter is 0.9 meters. So we know the height and we know the diameter. All right, so if we know that he has 15 cubic meters of sand and we got to figure out how many of these barrels he can fill up, we first need to figure out how much each one of the barrels can hold. So that, of course, is finding the volume of the barrels. So the shape of the barrels is a cylinder. So that means we're going to be finding the volume of a cylinder. So let's find that first. So our formula, let's write it down. Volume equals 3.14, because it says use 3.14 for pi, times radius squared times height. So now we're going to fill in our numbers. 3.14 times radius squared, and we only have diameter here. We have that diameter equals 0.9. So we first need to find what r is. So we know that radius is half of diameter. So we want to go to our calculator. 0.9 divided by 2, so because we want to half it. So 0.45. So the radius is 0.45. All right, so 0.45 squared times, and then the height is 1.2. So times 1.2. All right, so now we're ready to put all this in our calculator. 3.14 times 0.45 squared times 1.2. Okay, let's see if I can remember that. All right, I'm going to clear it. So 3.14 times 0.45 squared times, what was the height? 1.2. 1.2. 3.14 times 0.45 squared times 1.2 equals 0.76302. So let's round, and for this one I'm going to go to the hundredths place. So that's between the 6 and the 3. So the 6 looks at the 3 and it tells it to stay. So 0.76. So I'm going to make this approximately 0.76, and this is meters cubed. All right, so this is the volume of one barrel. But we know that we need to figure out how many, oh, I spelled that wrong. Only has one L. There, B-A-R-R-E-L. So we want to figure out how many barrels we can fill if we have 15 cubic meters of sand. So one barrel doesn't even hold a whole cubic meter. All right, so if we want to figure out how many it'll take to hold 15, then we're going to divide. So we're going to do 15 cubic meters divided by how much one barrel holds, 0.76. So let's go to our calculator. 15 divided by 0.76. And to get accurate, we could actually put the 302 from what we got, or we can just leave it 0.76. So we get 19.73. Let's see if we get different if we do the whole thing. 15 divided by 0.76302. We still get 19 decimal. Okay, so 19.736. So 74. 19.74. All right, so how many barrels can be filled with sand? Almost 20, but not quite. So the answer would be 19 barrels can be filled with sand. And really, 19.74 would be part of a barrel. So 19 whole barrels and then part of one. And that's kind of how you solve. So you're finding volume of something, but then you have to answer a question with the second step. So in this case, we had to divide to see how many we could fill up. Okay? So now you have some practice problems. There's 3 of them, and each one will ask you an application question. But then when you start to solve it, each step will walk you through what you should be doing to solve it, and you'll just type in your answers. All right? Good luck. Message me if you have any questions. Miss you guys.